Describe a childhood experience that you enjoyed. You should say where it was, what you did, who you were with, and say why you enjoyed it. Describe a childhood experience that you enjoyed. Total time frame, 2 minutes. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. Briefly introduce the memory, when it happened, how old you were. 2. Where it was, 15 to 35 seconds. Describe the location vividly, city, village, house, park, etc. 3. What you did, 35 to 65 seconds. Explain the main activities you took part in and what made them memorable. 4. Who you were with, 65 to 95 seconds. Mention the people involved, family, friends, classmates, and their roles in the experience. 5. Why you enjoyed it, 95 to 115 seconds. Share the reasons you found it enjoyable, fun, bonding, adventure, sense of freedom. 6. Conclusion, 115 to 120 seconds. Wrap up with a short reflection on why this memory still matters to you today. 1. Introduction, 0 to 15 seconds. Briefly introduce the childhood memory and when it happened. Suggested ideas. 1. Early school years. Formative years, first experiences, early learning environment. 2. Special family trip. Memorable holiday, quality family time, cherished moments. 3. Celebratory occasion. Birthday party, cultural festival, significant milestone. Example sentences. One of my most cherished childhood memories dates back to my early school years, during a memorable holiday we spent by the seaside. It was a special occasion that marked a significant milestone in my life, filled with joy and laughter. 2. Where it was, 15 to 35 seconds. Give a vivid description of the setting. Suggested ideas. 1. Countryside village. Peaceful surroundings, fresh air, natural beauty. 2. Amusement park. Thrilling rides, colorful attractions, lively atmosphere. 3. Family home. Cozy environment, familiar setting, warm ambience. Example sentences. The experience took place in my grandparents' countryside village, surrounded by lush green fields and the peaceful sounds of nature. The setting itself was so vibrant and full of life that it made the whole memory even more special. 3. What you did, 35 to 65 seconds. Describe the main activities and events. Suggested ideas. 1. Outdoor adventures. Exploring nature, climbing trees, playing hide and seek. 2. Creative activities. Painting pictures, making crafts, inventing games. 3. Group games. Team sports, relay races, shared challenges. Example sentences. We spent the entire afternoon playing traditional games, inventing little adventures, and exploring the nearby woods. The laughter, the excitement, and the sense of freedom made every activity unforgettable. 4. Who you were with 65 to 95 seconds. Mention the people involved and their role in the experience. Suggested ideas. 1. Close family. Parents, siblings, grandparents. 2. Childhood friends. Neighborhood kids, schoolmates, lifelong companions. 3. Relatives. Cousins, uncles, aunts. Example sentences. I was with my cousins who were like my best friends back then. We did everything together. Being surrounded by people I loved made the whole day feel even warmer and more joyful. 5. Why you enjoyed it. 95 to 115 seconds. Explain the reasons it was memorable and special. Suggested ideas. 1. Sense of freedom. No worries, playful exploration, pure enjoyment. 2. Emotional connection. Bonding time, shared laughter, supportive environment. 3. New experiences. First-time adventure, learning something new, personal growth. Example sentences. I enjoyed it so much because it gave me a rare sense of freedom, away from schoolwork and daily routines. It was a time when laughter came effortlessly, and every moment felt meaningful. 6. Conclusion. 115 to 120 seconds. Wrap up with a reflection. Suggested ideas. 1. Timeless memory. Unforgettable moment, lasting impression, treasured experience. 2. Positive influence. Shaped personality, built confidence, encouraged curiosity. 3. Emotional value. Priceless joy, strong family bonds, inner happiness. Example sentences. Even today, that day remains a treasured memory that shaped the way I view joy and togetherness. It reminds me that the simplest moments often become the most meaningful in life. Sample answer. Describe a childhood experience that you enjoyed. One of my most cherished childhood memories dates back to a summer holiday when I was around 8 years old, during a trip to my grandparents' countryside village. It was one of those formative experiences that left a lasting impression on me and still brings a smile to my face whenever I think about it. The village was surrounded by endless rice fields, small dirt paths, and a river that sparkled under the sunlight. The air was incredibly fresh, and there was a peaceful stillness that you could never find in the bustling city. My grandparents' house was a cozy, traditional home with a wooden porch where we would sit in the evenings, chatting and enjoying the cool breeze. During that trip, I spent most of my days playing outdoors with my cousins. We would climb mango trees, have water fights in the river, and race each other through the fields. We also made our own kites from bamboo sticks and colorful paper, and I still remember the thrill of seeing mine soar high into the bright blue sky. I was with my extended family the whole time, my cousins, uncles, and aunts. They were more like friends and relatives because we spent so much time together, laughing and sharing little adventures. My grandmother would often bring a snack she had made, and we'd sit together under a big banyan tree, telling stories until sunset. I enjoyed this experience so much because it gave me a rare sense of freedom and connection with nature. There were no school deadlines, no screens, and no distractions, just pure, simple joy. The time I spent there strengthened my bond with my family and taught me how happiness often comes from the smallest, most ordinary moments. Even now, that trip remains a treasured memory. It shaped the way I appreciate the simple pleasures in life, and it's a reminder that genuine joy doesn't require anything extravagant, just the right people, the right place, and a heart open to the moment. Vocabulary highlights. Cherished childhood memories, deeply valued and fondly remembered experiences from early life. Formative experiences, events that significantly shape one's personality or values. Lasting impression, a strong impact that remains in the memory for a long time. Bustling city, a busy, crowded urban environment full of activity. Cozy traditional home, a warm, comfortable, and culturally authentic house. Sense of freedom, a feeling of being unrestricted or liberated. Connection with nature, a close relationship or appreciation for the natural world. Simple pleasures, small, everyday things that bring happiness. Strengthened my bond, made a relationship closer and more meaningful. Treasure memory, an experience valued and remembered with affection. Grammar insights. Complex sentence, linking, setting plus emotion. It was one of those formative experiences that left a lasting impression on me and still brings a smile to my face whenever I think about it. Combines a relative clause with an emotional conclusion for natural fluency. Past continuous for vivid description. We would climb mango trees, have water fights in the river, and race each other through the fields. Repetition of would plus base verb for storytelling rhythm. Cause and effect for reflection. The time I spent there strengthened my bond with my family and taught me how happiness often comes from the smallest, most ordinary moments. Shows reflective insight and connects the event to personal growth. Balanced narrative tenses. Past simple. I spent most of my days playing outdoors. Present simple. It shapes the way I appreciate the simple pleasures in life. Present perfect. Even now, that trip remains a treasured memory. IELTS tips. Blend description plus reflection. The answer moves beyond just telling what happened by linking it to values learned and emotional impact. Use sensory details. Words like fresh air, bright blue sky, peaceful stillness help the listener imagine the scene. Topic-specific vocabulary. Focus on words related to nature, family, and childhood to maintain lexical cohesion. Band 9 qualities demonstrated. Rich and precise collocations, sense of freedom, lasting impression, strengthened my bond. Storytelling flow with variety in sentence length and complexity. Emotional and intellectual depth through reflection. Clear logical order. Introduction, setting, activities, people, feelings, conclusion. Smooth transitions during that trip, even now, although just 50 academic collocations with simple explanations. 1 cherished memory, a deeply valued recollection. 2 formative experience, an event that shaped one's personality or growth. 3 lasting impression, a memory that stays for a long time. 4 rural landscape, countryside scenery. 5 bustling city, a busy and lively urban place. 6 close-knit family, family members with strong bonds. 7 cozy atmosphere, a warm, comfortable, and welcoming feeling. 8 natural surroundings, environment filled with nature. 9 sense of freedom, feeling of being unrestricted. 10 outdoor activities, things done outside for fun or exercise. 11 fresh air, clean and natural outdoor air. 12 simple pleasures, small, everyday joys. 13 unforgettable moment, an event impossible to forget. 14 strong family bond, a deep connection between family members. 15 peaceful stillness, quiet and calm environment. 16 carefree days, time without worries. 17 seasonal change, alteration in weather or nature by season. 18 traditional lifestyle, the way people lived in the past or in rural areas. 19 cultural heritage, traditions, and history passed down. 20 joyful laughter, happy sound of people laughing. 21 shared experiences, activities done together. 22 childhood innocence, purity and simplicity of a child's mind. 23 tight friendship, very close friendship. 24 treasure memory, a memory kept and valued deeply. 25 family gathering, meeting of family members. 26 seasonal festival, traditional event celebrated at a certain time of year. 27 strong emotional connection, a deep bond based on feelings. 28 life lesson, something learned that is valuable for the future. 29 daily routine, activities done regularly each day. 30 happy occasion, a joyful and positive event. 31 recreational activity, fun activity done for enjoyment. 32 cultural tradition, custom passed down in a community. 33 natural beauty, attractive scenery in nature. 34 social interaction, communicating and engaging with others. 35 family values, moral beliefs shared in a family. 36 seasonal harvest, gathering crops in a specific season. 37 innocent joy, pure and simple happiness. 38 vivid recollection, very clear and detailed memory. 39 leisure time, free time for relaxation. 40 memorable journey, trip or travel that is unforgettable. 41. Personal growth, development of one's character or abilities. 42. Emotional warmth, feeling of comfort and affection. 43. Bonding activity, activity that brings people closer. 44. Nature exploration, discovering and experiencing nature. 45. Community spirit, a sense of belonging and togetherness. 46. Nostalgic feeling, a mix of happiness and longing for the past. 47. Seasonal climate, typical weather for a season. 48. Serene environment, peaceful and calm place. 49. Happy memory lane, thinking back to pleasant past events. 50. Valued tradition, custom, considered important and worth keeping.